Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans.
Welcome.
Hello.
Rob, where are we?
Well, you said you went back to the to Shenanigans, right?
Yes, and I don't think there was anything else we were gonna do. I think we were just gonna go to bed, except at least I'm staying awake, ready to attack anyone that might come in my window. I don't know if anyone else is gonna try and stay up.
Oh no,
I'm
definitely
like
armor up
outside
and
your. I'm outside
I'll
your
go in
room,
there.
and
it's like getting ready to dunk.
I'm outside your room with my weapons ready.
I actually want to sleep in. I don't know if there's like a closet or something in my room, or like a big, large chest, like a travel chest. But I might put like a blanket in there, and then I actually am going to make like a pillow, like a fake person in my bed, and then I'll leave my. I'll close my window, but so I'll have it closed, but I'll have it unlocked, and then I want to like kind of fall asleep in like inside like a chest or closet that I'll build a nest in.
All right. All right. So let's see. There's 5 of you, each in a different room. Is that right here?
No, I'm in front of. We agreed to close all windows except Desmond's. So I'm staying outside, basically beside in the hallway next to his door, ready
All right.
to storm in should something happen.
Yeah, my window is closed but unlocked.
All right. So only Desmond's is open.
Yes.
Yours is closed but unlocked.
And I'm in there.
You're
Ready to-
in Desmond's room.
Yep, ready to dunk.
Is Desmond?
Standing next to the window.
Like
Is
it's
Desmond in
like a
Desmond's
mannequin,
room?
you know, like a mannequin. It's like
Desmond is also in Desmond's room. I don't know how the window is positioned in this room. Is it like in the center of the room? Is it off the left side or the right side? Like, could we have one of us on either side of the window? Or is there like just room for the rock on the side of the window?
I'll say you could each be on one side of the window.
All right, so I've got 2 daggers out. And the rock's got a sword.
Aim before, like we were still preparing for nothing.
Yeah.
Should I also
Just
come
stand
in
here all
and-
night long.
And I'll be like, wait a minute. Were we supposed to meet the old dude tonight?
We were?
No.
What?
No.
No.
When was
Should I also come into the room and lie on the floor, ready to stab whatever someone?
We were supposed to meet him in a field. On the west field.
Well,
Tonight.
We didn't specify
What if
what
we
day
got
this...
the cow?
Yeah, we didn't specify when. We just said we'd meet him in the west field when we have the cow. So I assume he's going to be in the west field every single night until we bring a cow?
Or he has someone on the inside that will tell him when we're successful.
I hope he doesn't have anyone on the inside. Otherwise, why does he need us? That would be bad for us.
So they don't have suspicion on them.
Yeah, I don't know. If he had somebody on the inside and he didn't mention it to us, I would find that very suspicious. I would consider that a big
That
red
would be pretty
flag.
suspicious.
All right. So,
All right.
let's wait through half the night, and then if they don't show up, then maybe we can make our move tonight.
All right. So what time do you go to bed?
I go to bed pretty much at like 6 in the afternoon.
Whoa!
Like I'm hoping that like I want to try to memorize spells, and when I wake up,
It'll be just about the right. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I don't go to bed then. I wait until like an hour after dark before going to bed.
I don't need to memorize spells.
Okay. So like 8 o'clock? Give me a time here.
Tell me when the sun goes down, and I'll give you a time.
What season is it?
I don't know. You tell me.
It's autumn. The scent of pumpkin spice permeates Testu
Then why are they serving eggnog if it's autumn?
because it combines eggs and milk.
Ah, okay. Well done. Then I will go to bed 1 hour after the sun goes down.
Okay. So the rest of you similarly, or what?
Yep.
I'm probably sleeping for the first few hours. I'm being awake through half the night and maybe doze off. Though I have the trait to wake at the slightest sound of disturbance. So
Okay.
I'm like up, like I've been like really getting into that bean water. Like so I'm like, so I'm like, oh, that's a really nice dress design. I'm like, I made a sketch.
take another sip. Oh, that feels good.
So Simon, when you get back, you find Desmond, inn owner Desmond says, "Wow, this bean water is doing great. In fact, I've even started selling some T-shirts that have the logo, this mermaid logo on them. Would you like one, Cassandra?"
Sure. Like, how much is it, Desmond? Barn owner.
Well, normally a simple garment like this would only be a silver, but for some reason, once we put that mermaid on it, it's 2 silver.
I like it. Maybe I can incorporate that in my future designs. You know, can make a
And
little
make it
business deal.
Just charging a lot more for something just because of a logo or label that's on it? Do you think that'll work?
Yeah, I think that's a really good idea. It gets, you know, it's exclusive. You know, like it's paints a picture of like, you know, of exclusivity, exquisite.
You know, you may be onto something. There was another business. They were like selling juices made out of fruit for some reason, and they had just painted their new sign to go up over the wall, and it was still wet, and they'd laid it out to dry, and one of Layla's friends sat in it by mistake, not realizing it was wet. She sat on the sign, and when she got up, it just said juicy on her butt. And then for some reason, all her friends thought this was amazing, and they all had to get pants that said juicy on their butt.
Why was the text backwards on the sign?
Details.
Because
you're not there.
But thank you for bringing up the owner's dyslexia.
Yeah,
if you want to go point out to blind Tom and say, "Hey, seen anything interesting lately?" You know, be my guest.
Way to be woke, Neal.
All right. Okay. Done.
All right. So, say around 10 o'clock then.
Around 10 o'clock.
I said say around 10 o'clock then. You
around
failed.
10 o'clock
Yeah,
then.
minus 1 to each of your rolls for the rest of the game. So around 10 o'clock, you're getting kind of tired of standing there when you hear almost kind of a fluttering, whirring sound from outside. And since Tapian was staying awake and alert, Tapian, you hear this too. And then Tapian, you specifically hear a light tap on your window as if something is
I'm in the
slightly
hallway.
knocking against it. You guys, because The Rock and Desmond are being on high alert, they notice the slight tapping sound too.
I'm in the hallway in front of Desmond's room, so I don't know what I hear.
Oh, okay. I thought you were in your room.
No, I said I am in the hallway in front of Desmond's room. Ready to. I have like my blade out and ready, waiting for anything to happen.
Okay, so you don't hear anything then, but Desmond and The Rock do. You hear a little bit of tapping down outside, and then you hear the whirring, feathery sound coming closer. And you just have, when you say your window's open, it's just the shutters are just wide open?
Yep.
Yep. Shutters
Totally
open, lights are off.
All right. So, neither of you have infravision?
Nope, totally human.
All right.
But there's probably light coming from under the doorway.
And from the moon outside and the stars.
It's heavy clouded.
All right. So you hear that sound getting louder, and then something seems to be slowly flying in through the window.
All right, as soon as it's all the way.
Vaguely like human shaped.
Okay, as soon as it's all the way in.
You wait till it's all the way in?
Yes, I wait till it's all the way in, and then whoop, out pops the lantern, and on go the attacks.
So how do you use it? You had a sword and a lantern.
Well, it's simple. I drop the lantern. Well, it's on because it's a continual lightstone lantern.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So you start a fire in your room.
No, I have a continual lightstone lantern, a continual lightstone big rock, and so I just drop the lantern and whoop, on its head.
Okay. So when you pop the lantern, it gets fully illuminated, and it seems to be like maybe a halfling-sized stone figure, and on its back, they're spinning so fast you can barely see them, but there's like two feathery wings, but they seem to be spinning, not like flapping the way a bird's wings go, and you can see, if you have a brief moment illuminated in the by the lantern, it looks like the royal crest was on it, but has been kind of scraped off, and you can see like a moon, the crescent moon has been painted over it. And the halfling-sized stone figure turns, and then it gets
straight
at you. Yes, go ahead and make initiatives.
all right.
Okay. Can we say that the next round I hear this and can act? Because it's
yeah. So once you hear this fighting going, then you can.
yeah. Rock. It's like, oh damn it, the lantern! I can't get it on. Oh no.
Could I, if the fighting starts, can I also like hear it from my room?
Never change, Rock. Never change.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
What's with? By the way, Ryan, what race are you again?
I am human.
Oh, the human in the closet.
Yeah.
I'm
sure
never
you're
coming out.
quiet and subtle.
I'm pretty sure I'm human. Yeah, I'm human.
All right. Okay, so Desmond goes first.
Desmond goes super first.
All right.
He's almost at Zen level.
So Rob, I have a question for you here. Has this gnome copter or this halfling copter spotted me yet?
It seems to be focused on the rock since he's shown a light around.
Assassinate.
Okay. So do you think this creature is unaware enough of me for me to get like a surprise attack on it? Or would I be making regular back attacks on it?
This seems like a surprise attack situation.
Okay. Does that mean I can use
provided that it's not a thing that does not have internal organs and thus is immune, as if it was some sort of flying death golem.
Yes, I guess if it's a flying death golem, the backstab or assassinate technique won't really work very well on it, will it?
No.
Okay. Well, then I will just make 2 regular attacks. D20. Back attack is 2, and surprise is 1, and then I get a -1 on all things for the rest of the session. So 15 to hit.
Don't worry about the -1.
I will take the -1, and I will win with it.
You should. Why do you have a -1?
Missed.
Oh, damn it! Maybe if
because of that -1.
I get a second attack anyway, so.
Why do you have -1?
Why the -1?
Oh,
Even
you mean
better.
Yeah.
All right, two wild attacks. I got a -1 for calling out Rob's implausible story about the juicy pants. He didn't like that I called him out on it and gave me a penalty to hit. He's a mean DM.
I gave you a -1 because I said let's say whatever then, and then you said the whatever part for not being sufficiently smart aleck enough. If you said whatever, If you'd said whatever then,
Just next time, bring your stone cutting dagger, Neal.
I will bring it. My Vorpal dagger next time.
all right. So it goes ahead and makes this attack on the rock. What armor class is the rock?
1/8.
It's very good.
But he has not as much HP as before, so he can't take as much punishment as before. Will he die here?
All right.
I don't know, Bastian. Will I?
Should have polymorphed you.
All right. So it opens its mouth.
The window.
Oh god.
Should have polymorphed him back to the rock with, better palm.
Yeah.
I don't think you can do that. It specifically says you cannot polymorph into a specific people, so...
Just
All right.
polymorph him into, something with 20 con.
Some random human with 20 strength, 20 con, and 20 dex.
So it opens its mouth, and out comes a gout of hellfire.
And so you're
Yeah,
telling me
I
to
think
save
points
versus
of damage.
Brad.
So, wait, Rob, would that
No,
mean
it's
that
just like its attack. It does six points of damage, of fire damage.
Rob, would that not mean that the golem should
Wait, there's-
be insta-killed by a lightning bolt through the window because he's had used fire inside of Shenanigans?
It's not attacking the bar itself.
No,
Guys,
hold on.
we
It
need
can
to-
just
for
do
example,
straight, like, 6
People are able
damage.
to fight giant rabbits within Shenanigans without
And have the whole
That's
second
like-
floor be on fire.
somehow destroyed the rabbits.
All right, so is it my turn now?
Yes.
All right.
Oh!
How bad do I hit it?
Yeah, that'll hit it. So what
Yeah,
are
this is
the? How far does it have to be above for crits?
Has to clear
that
by
was a-
10 if it's not a
yeah.
natural 18.
Yeah, it doesn't clear by 10.
Unless
For
it's
me,
not a
it's
natural
a-
17 for rock.
16.
16, because you're a high master.
16? Oh, wow.
One away.
Okay.
D10
Wait, so he-
No, it'd have to be a natural 16 for him to only need to clear by 5.
Oh, okay.
and amazing damage. I do 6.
All right.
He does
so
6 to me. I do 6 back.
All right. So
Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. I like it.
okay. So next round initiative. Now Tapian can also join the initiative order here.
Oh, yeah, he needs a moment. He's like, what?
You
What's going on?"
almost went as last as I do.
Can I also join the initiative order?
Are you joining us, Cassandra?
I'm pretty on high alert, I think, with all the with all the bean water I've been consuming. Like, what's happening? I can hear everything. Like,
Why would we
I
be
think
on...
Zen looks in the room, sees us, and thinks, we also kind of need to assault that thing tonight.
How
Not
loud?
tonight, next
going
night.
on?
Next night.
Oh, next night.
Hey, the coming
Oh.
night, not tonight.
We should do it tonight, but we should also not have discussions in the middle of combat.
Yeah.
But we should do it tonight.
How loud is the commotion currently? Is it loud enough to wake someone up?
Get it, Rock! Kill it! It's on me! It's on my bed! Tapian, where are you? Get in here!
So
After I, like,
it's
give it a good
exactly
thump.
that loud.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a perception check just to see if I can hear it.
Maybe an intelligence check to see, check to see if you're just thinking, there's a
think
mosquito in his bed. Spider,
I think I
spider
might
fallen.
hear it. I might hear it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think you might hear it.
Yeah. So I guess I'll roll initiative this round.
But maybe it was just a spider who fell onto his bed sheets, and he has freaked out about it. Maybe.
Well, all you heard was get it off! It's on my bed! It's on my bed! Maybe Reginald is just lost his beer goggles.
Yeah, so I guess when I wake up, I want to kind of just in case there's something in my room also, like I'm in the chest or whatever, and I want to have like I want to try to like peek out first just to see if I'm alone in my room.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
You're alone in your room.
Okay, then I get out. Of
Always
that.
alone.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah, so I get out of the chest and then
Make
I walk
a
into the hallway.
wisdom check to avoid existential crisis.
Okay. Let's see, my wisdom. Oh, my wisdom's 16 also.
Just because you're alone today does not mean you're alone tomorrow. And what's more, what's so wrong with being alone? Why can't you be your own best friend, your own best company, who knows you and can appreciate you all the more for that? You feel pretty damn good about this.
I do feel pretty damn good about this. You know what? Like, I got to have my own sleep schedule. Like, I don't got to worry about anything else. Like, this is great. Although I guess I'll try to
You
make
don't even
it
have
over
to make
in,
your bed. You could just leave it, even if hundreds.
I know. See,
see it right now.
I didn't make my bed right now because I went to the store instead. That was my normal make my bed time, but instead it was run by a new webcam time.
All right, so I'm gonna give you, because of your self-revelations, you can have +2 to initiative for the rest of this battle.
Oh, sweet.
Wow.
Okay.
So what are the initiatives? Who goes on what here?
I just go last again.
I was at 10, so
yeah,
does that mean I'm at 8? Or was that my revelation?
I mean,
Because I'm pretty much just going to the hallway. Like, I'm trying to figure out what's
you're
going
not. You're not entering the combat. Okay, so you
No.
so it doesn't matter then. You're going
Yeah.
to the hallway. All right. So flying death golem makes another, launches more hellfire at the rock. 11 plus 5, 16. No, that's a miss. You were 18.
1-8.
All right. So a blast of hellfire, just a rocketing jet of hellfire launches out from it, but strikes the wall behind you.
Oh, you done goofed. Does it catch?
There was a picture that was there, a painting. You think it was done by Layla, and that Desmond just hung it up in the room to been decorating the room with paintings that Layla's been doing for her art projects, and it's on fire now.
Oh God!
So all we have to do now is show Desmond the goal
But I'm
and the
sure
sigil and what it has done.
All right, Zen's just gonna start putting out the fire.
Okay, so who is next then? We had a couple people at 10. Is that right?
I believe so. I was at
I don't
10.
have initiative.
Yeah, I was at 10 also, but like my action was like carefully getting out of the closet,
Okay,
looking around, self-realizing, and then running into the hallway.
All right, then Tapian, what was your initiative?
15.
Okay, so Desmond first.
All right, I will make 2 attacks with my daggers once again. 7 and 14.
You miss.
Wow.
And then for my movement, I will go to stand to block the window, so whatever this flying thing is can't escape. I want to put the window at my back.
Okay.
16 daggers hit him in his back.
I will kick open the door and charge at the creature as soon as I see it. Do I get a plus? Flanking was +1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I have +4. +4. Yeah. No. The giant sword misses.
Okay.
this rocky
Next
boy.
round.
I think it's me next, right?
Yeah, Cassandra and Rock.
Oh, so the rock hasn't gone. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
And Cassandra.
You wanna
Yeah,
go
Cassandra, go first.
first? Okay.
Okay.
It's just if I guess I just grab I don't have any time to put on my my chain or anything, so I'm just gonna go in there with my sword and my shield
Okay.
and run towards it. Is there even any space for me to attack?
Yeah, it's getting crowded in there. I think 3
Yeah.
people in a hotel room. Swinging weapons is probably starting to max out.
Can I-
Two-handed weapons, 2 of them no less.
Yeah, What about if can I throw a dagger instead? Maybe then, just like.
I'll let you throw a dagger into it.
All right, I'll throw a dagger.
Zen's just kind of,
Putting the
being
fire
as small as possible, putting out the fire.
How many
the
daggers
rock.
can you throw in a round?
2, is it?
Is it 2?
Is it 2 per round, Neal?
Yep.
So can I throw one and then one again like at the same time, or do I have to like at the end of the round throw?
And at the end of the round is the second dagger.
Okay, I'll just throw a dagger. 18.
Yeah, they hit.
Ooh. D4. Do I get any adjust? Let's see here. Just +1. Okay. Oh.
Ooh.
5 damage.
Does
Nice.
it look like it does any damage to it at all? Like.
Yes, it has done some damage.
Alright, cool.
So it's taken 11 damage so far.
Yep, it's about
And
to
then
take-
the rock goes.
That hits.
Definitely hits.
It takes 13 damage.
Nice.
Ew.
All right, and you destroy it.
Yay!
Yay!
Dang it, I had my second attack ready too.
I know.
Aw.
I wanted to see a mega crit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see a mega crit with against a large creature with my D20 large creature damage.
Bleary-eyed Reginald walks into the room,
3d20.
rubbing his eyes and goes, "What's all the commotion about? What do we need to fight?"
Well, the woman was certainly not lying when she said to let the window open, so
Yeah.
we can all have a good night's rest.
No kidding.
Well,
What's this thing look like? Or-
It looks like it's like a stone statue of a halfling, except it's got wings, but instead of them flapping, they're like spinning around really fast. And it's still lying there with its mouth open, and there's a dull red glow that's slowly going out from the inside its mouth where it was shooting the
Some
hellfire.
weird.
Is the fire on the wall out yet?
You've been working at it. We'll say you've put out the picture. The picture is pretty badly burned out at this point.
How does this thing even fly? Like,
Oh, the things
out
that go roundy.
It's
And
just
that
some
makes it
sort
go.
of flying death
yes.
golem.
like,
If there's not a second one of them, how is it stabilizing itself? It should be spinning counter to its own wings.
Yeah, it's got 2 wings. They're spinning around. I don't know. Maybe some
Right.
kind of magic.
Right, but if it's got 2 wings spinning around up top,
Magic.
right? Yeah,
he ain't gonna explain shit.
All right.
Wow, this obviously magical contraption. Well,
You've heard that the king uses these, but it was only against brown people. So it seems, the idea of non-brown people being attacked by one of these is really disturbing.
Wow,
The
Rob.
king's using these to exterminate brownies?
Wow.
Yeah, that was like there was a king that people liked, except that he had the flying death golems that people were a little disturbed about. Now
Why
that
is
he's
the question is why does Veronica have these things?
I think we know an answer to that question. She's a terrible person or representing a terrible company, and they need to be put down. And no better time to get them than tonight when they think we're already dead.
Was
That's
that
a
the only
good-
one?
No, we've seen.
Well, I turn around to Zach.
I look out the window, see if I can like hear any, my ear out the window, see if I can hear any.
you don't see any
Other-
others.
Okay.
I
Don't
turn
hear
around to
anything
Zen.
either.
I turn around to Zen. So, what do you have prepared for tonight? Anything that will help in combat?
Oh, hold on. Let me look.
How heavy is that thing?
I'll just post the spells that I've had. In the
It's as
chat.
heavy as a stone halfling.
So quite heavy then.
Quite heavy.
Yeah, about 350.
Yeah, it's almost as if it should be able to fly, but magic.
Hmm.
Mm.
Rock, can you carry that thing? Maybe we should leave it as a calling card. to show that we dispatched it.
Why would you want
Meh,
them to
I don't
know
feel like
that
it.
we dispatched it?
I was just thinking we could leave that in Bessie's place.
Hmm.
No, then they'd know who did it, and then people would be pissed at us for sure.
Here's the thing I'm thinking. Like, they probably would expect this thing to be back. Maybe because I'm back within a certain time.
So if we want to attack them, we have to hurry.
Yep, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
I go and put on my armor. Before we go.
It's already on.
I go down and try to get my. Can't remember. I think I can't remember if it's a mule or a donkey or what, but I try to get my animal ready.
All right. Is that all of us? Are we all ready to go?
Yeah, sure.
Ready?
By our powers
Alright.
combined.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So you guys are heading out. What's your plan? How are you going to approach?
I will stay at the northern border to the farm, since there's cover near to it, and I will create a distraction using light spells like dancing light.
Can you walk around at night without being terrified?
If I have some sort of light with me.
So, in order to get to the farm, you're gonna have to like be lit the whole way there.
It's enough if I have a small lantern with me to have some light. The fear of the dark is somewhat stowed if I have
Can't you
some
make
light.
a wisdom roll to try to resist
To
it?
enter
What
darkness?
if we hold his hands while you're working in the darkness? Would that help? Emotional support.
I mean, let me just make a willpower check for a wisdom check first.
And
Let's see if I
as
can.
we're
Let's see if it's okay this night. It's okay this night.
Yeah. As we're
All
approaching, I want to make
You're-
a perception check to see if there's any difference in guards or anything that I've noticed.
Just like, is there anyone who takes? Sorry, like to interrupt, but like, does anyone outfit themselves with the black tight outfit to make the spider climb?
Yeah, I
Desmond
put on the
does.
tight black outfit.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do. And Desmond's got like 14 strength and 16 con and 18 dexterity, so he is an agile and athletically built individual.
Watch out with that con, Neal. Somebody will take it down by 3.
I look at you in a different light, like Desmond, maybe he would be up to model something like later.
Could you please
Yeah,
look?
it's a really nice outfit. It's even got, I don't know, a what kind of neck you would call that, but it kind of like comes up and then
It
curls in on
covers you. It
itself
covers your neck so that it's just your head.
in a turtleish way.
Yeah.
What could it possibly
Okay,
be?
so we're talking more like Sterling Archer infiltration outfit rather than like Black Widow from Avengers infiltration outfit.
Yes,
Okay.
I was thinking like a Venom.
I was
or
thinking
something.
Sterling Archer.
yes, it's black, but it's a blacker shade of black.
Right. It's
It's the blackest black.
it's void, right?
Venta
Yeah.
Black.
Okay. Cool. So I am in my infiltration suit. And before we do this, let's kind of figure out what the hell we're doing here.
Oh, I've got no idea.
Question: is the wall of fog? Does it travel like the wall of fog? Does it like go in the like by the wind? Or does it like stay stationary?
It's just
Stationary.
a wall
Stationary. Okay.
fog.
If there's too much wind, it will disperse.
Okay.
Yeah. So did I see anything? Any additional security or anything with my perception check?
So where are you guys right now?
I wanted to get to where I could see the farm without being immediately visible. Whether I have to like climb up a tree or what, but
So
I
you're
wanted
all
to try
on
to
the north side then, where the trees were.
Sure, yeah, that's where I'll be. I just want to try to get a good vantage and overlook the farm at night to see if there's any differences that are.
Okay, so is everybody, just for clarity, is everybody at the north side then, where the trees are?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right, so Reginald climbs up. From what you can see, looking out there in each of the towers, you can see they have those hooded lanterns or the bullseye lanterns with the continual light in them. They're like slowly sweeping the area. You can see there's after watching for a while, you see it seems to be two teams of those guys with the leather vests and leather chaps and the ropes at their hips on horses that are riding about in teams, each with a bloodhound accompanying them. And go ahead and make an intelligence check here.
Okay.
Everyone.
Oh, wait, not me. Nice.
There we go.
Does everyone make a check?
He's the one up there watching.
Okay.
All right, so you immediately start to notice a pattern and realize there might be a way, if you time it just right, to avoid the lights and the patrols. It
Does the
might be a way to
pattern
do it.
does the pattern of movement seem to go to any particular melody?
No. Although you actually from up here you do actually hear a song. Music. It sounds like someone's playing a fiddle and somebody's singing. You're too far away to make it out, but it seems to be from just watching the guards, and you notice it rises a little bit as one of the patrols approach, that maybe one of the patrols, the guy is playing a fiddle and singing or something. You'd have to get closer to figure out more.
Okay.
Maybe we could.
That's the devil.
If everything fails, like we could just say like we're here to like we heard the music and like we want to like challenge them to like a dance competition or like a.
I can play. Taping can play the flutes. He's like,
Okay.
We're just a wandering boy band.
I will.
That was like the first episode of Shenanigans.
I do have a singing and dancing proficiency. So.
Yeah, I'll climb down and relay the information, specifically letting Desmond in on the pattern. I'll be like, it looks like there's music that they walk to, and they go this way and then that way at that sound, and I'll try to convey the patterns that I observed.
I might be. I can play a flute. Well, it's shakuhachi to be exact, but I might be able to disrupt the pattern if you guys are in, just to spread some confusion.
Wait, wouldn't it be better just to sneak in and not have anyone know that we're in there than to leave someone out and then alert them by trying to... I think we're overcomplicating this. Let's just sneak in.
Perhaps we sneak in and then have a secondary distraction used to let us escape.
Yeah, give me a sign. You have to give me a sign once I should start the distraction. You head west to meet the wizard. I will follow as soon as I can after I set some distraction.
We only need the distraction if we get caught.
Yeah.
Yeah, better not to...
Well,
Like if it seems like we might be caught, then it would be good to use the distraction in the opposite part of the farm.
then don't forget to send me a signal or something. I won't immediately notice, probably.
It's okay. The other ones can just give you like make animal noises.
We practiced our mooing and our clucking earlier today. They didn't realize it, but they were teaching us how to use signals. If we make a Bessie noise, that means we need a distraction.
Wait, hold on. There are cows all over the place. You're gonna hear cow noises all the time. That's a terrible signal. That's the worst signal for this operation.
When they're asleep. If the cows are asleep, they're not mooing.
But we're gonna be waking up cows, inevitably. Let's not use a moo as our signal, please. Anything but a moo or a cluck. I'll take literally anything else.
The cluck.
What about a neigh?
That's fine. There's no horses here.
There's literally people on horses
they're cowboys.
patrolling the grounds.
I forgot about the cowboys. Okay, all right. Anything but a moo, a neigh, or a cluck.
And we can't do dog
Or a
side.
bark because there's dogs.
Can't do a
All
dog
right.
side.
Okay. How about we just don't worry about sending out
What
a
if we do an
signal?
old McDonald?
Caw, caw, caw.
Like if we do a full like we do a rotation of animal noises that are different. Like we could go like neigh cluck moo or something, or moo cluck neigh.
I think we bring everybody inside. I feel like this is too complicated. We'll need everybody if things go south and we need to fight our way out. We don't want to split the party. Splitting the party is bad. It's going to get us
That is
killed.
bad.
You have a point. Okay.
All right, pacifist. You find that window of opportunity for us to sneak in through those watchtowers.
Okay, I want to. I guess as we slowly get closer, if I have to, I'll start crawling just to make it so it's not as visible. And then I'm going to wait for one of the windows of opportunity that I saw. Because I kind of figured out the pattern and I want to wait for a break. When I know that the most recent one guard group just passed us and we have the most time before the next one will get to us.
Okay, so now where are you trying to get to? Are you trying to get to the door of the barn, or are you trying to get to somewhere in particular?
I think I want to try to get to the barn, the side of the barn that the other building is on. So the most internal section where we probably have the most cover. I think there was 2 doors, right? One on each side of the barn. One we came directly from
there's
the
just
cage.
the barn itself only has one entrance.
Okay. Maybe to the side of the barn. Basically, wherever there's the most cover right now, in the middle, is where I'm aiming for right now.
Okay, I mean the cowboys do patrol around, so you would only have a short respite there on the side before a patrol would come around.
Yeah, and then maybe go around the barn, away from them, if we can. But basically, get as close as we can to a covered spot in the middle.
Well, there's no great cover. There's just the barn, and everything is fairly clear around it.
Well, because isn't there the barn and then also the chicken house?
The chicken coop is off to the side. It's not directly.
Oh, okay. I was thinking they were next to each other, and there was a section in the middle that would be they would be both be blocking from the outside. So.
Oh no! It's the chicken coop is a separate attraction. That's
Okay.
maybe 150 feet away.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll try to go straight for the door then.
Okay.
Or actually, if we have spider climb, the rock can just climb up and use a rope and pull us all up. So we can go for the side anyway, because that way we'll be further from the entrance, which is probably more watched.
Yeah. Point the wall, and I'll just walk up.
From what your pattern, you realize you could have a brief window of a couple of minutes at the door, or you can or you're not sure how long it'd take. You can also try to pull everybody up one by one, or have the rock pull everybody up one by one, whatever you want to do there.
The spider climb also only works with the one that has the black tight suit.
That's fine. I can spider climb up this.
Yeah, so if you guys both get up there, you can both help lift everyone else up. So we'll have 2 people up top immediately, and then that means we can easily get the next 4 people up.
All right.
Yep.
So
Sounds good.
you tell us when to go, and we'll scoot across this opening.
Stealthily. Not
Yeah.
stealthily.
So I wait for the right window, and then let me know when that is, Rob.
Okay, and then so you wait a little bit, and then you see
we're
guys.
going to the
now's
side.
the time, and then you guys.
Didn't you say something about an alarm spell?
That's probably on the building.
Okay.
So we can deal with it once we get on the building.
All right.
All right. So you cross the fence,
Yeah.
and you
Hopefully
hear an
it
alarm
doesn't-
spell go off.
Okay. Yeah.
And you see
Fucking detect magic spells, scrolls. Forgot all about them.
I only have one detect magic memorized. They're dispel magic. You
That
would have
dispels
had
what
to
I meant.
detect
Dispel.
magic.
Fine,
Yeah.
Tapian!
Right,
Distraction! Go!
Okay.
Run!
Wait. Okay. Initiative or what do you want, Rob?
Wait, what if we just?
I'm running back into the woods while I'm
Yeah.
yelling for Tapian to be the distraction.
Yeah, I'm running back in the woods too. Like,
I'm gonna run forward and dive in the tall grass
Okay, Rob.
and
what do
like
you want?
slowly
I
crawl
will.
inward
can
because
I
I feel like
see-
they'll probably be looking around the border.
Can I see the nearest tower with the with lights on, with the beacons?
Yeah. So again,
I will
there's
cast darkness on it. I will cast darkness on it and then run following Desmond.
Okay, what's the range on darkness?
120 yards.
All right, so you can definitely hit the closest tower. And since you're attacking the tower itself, no one gets a save or anything. So, boom, you've deluminated the tower. Although you get a weird effect since continual light negates darkness. So there's like this globe of darkness up on the tower, except for a cone bit of it
Which is just normal night.
shining out, which is the bullseye lantern.
Isn't it just normal light at that point?
yeah.
Like it's just normal moonlight. Like so, it'll just be like
Yeah,
a
because they're
swath of-
negating each other.
Yeah. So it's still dark. It's just not magically dark.
Yeah.
Okay. So I also have like a
Well, no,
brownish.
it's
tan
magically dark except for in the cone where
robe. It's normal dark.
where it's normal dark.
Yeah. So I'm laying on the ground in this area. I should mention my robes are like a brownish, like a dark brownish color. So I'm kind of just laying and
You
crawling.
are the brown pants.
Blend in.
All right, so you are trying to crawl.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I'll freeze if like there's movement near me, but I'm assuming that the close watchtower, the lights out, like I'm kind of inside, like they're probably looking for someone, you know, that might be on the other side of the fence. They might see someone else in my party and go after them. So I'll just kind of like try to hide here for a little bit.
Okay. So
I'm just gonna run
you
back
hear.
to the woods.
Okay, so everybody else is fleeing. Reginald is staying inside.
I guess so.
Do I have that accurate? All right. So you hear the thunder of hoofbeats and the barking of dogs.
Forgot about the dogs.
Well, we can just kill him once we're outside.
All right, you can hear them. The area is big enough that it doesn't. You hear them approaching, but you're not sure how close they are to you. It sounds like they're riding over towards the part of the fence where you guys are trying to come through.
Okay. And I do want to note that all my rations are vegan, so they're not any meat. I specifically have vegan rations, so they don't smell like meat.
And it also proves that he ran a marathon.
Yeah.
Is your body vegan? Does it smell like meat?
I mean, my body probably smells like a body, but it's not like food meat. I mean,
Oh, is your body made out of meat?
I don't know. I mean, what do these
he's a
dogs eat?
vegan.
Yeah.
He's a vegan. He's not real food.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
So he smells like a carrot.
Yeah.
He's probably slightly orange too because he's only eating carrots.
All right, so they're searching around. Go ahead and make a dex check, I guess, for this as you're trying to hide and stay in the grass.
Come on, you can do
This
it.
is like one of my worst things. Come
You can
on.
do it.
Oh.
So, in the distance, you only hear the scream.
He's like,
human.
guys, I got this.
Yeah, just slight squat.
Literally.
Yep.
Oh, and wow. Okay. So you hear them ride up, and one of them goes, "Either a fox or intruders. I wish that stupid alarm spell wasn't also set for foxes." And then, I guess we'll never know. And then one of the dogs starts barking. It's like, "What's that, boy? What's that you say? There's a
Don't
demon in the
tell me
grass.
It's in the Timmy in the grass. Get up!
Get him, Skeeter.
Just start eating the grass. Say you heard they had the best grass. Just start eating it.
Rob, does he say, the flashback on the menu, boys?
No, they're cowboys, not orcs.
Well, for dogs.
While this is happening, I'm gonna try to like rub, like get enough friction and like put like a cut or something on my leg, like a burn against the ground. Like I want to try to scrape my leg.
You're trying to give yourself a grass burn?
Yeah, like I want to lift up my leg, and then like if there's like a clot or something, like lift up my robes a little and try to get my leg so it looks like it has like some sort of like a friction burn, like I like tripped and like something like a tumble.
And fell 150 feet into their yard.
I mean, yeah, like I tripped at some point, like.
Are you sure you don't want to
Okay,
say-
so you're trying to create a superficial injury on yourself.
Yes.
And you hear the hoofbeats approaching.
I bet the horses
And
also.
you hear one of the cowboys. With these bloodhound rules, there's no way he's getting away.
Yeah, so
And they're
I guess
definitely getting closer, and you hear the barking of dogs.
as they get closer, I'll kind of like stand up and like brush myself off and say, I tripped. It's a little too dark over here for some reason. Can you tell me where I'm supposed to go? It's my first, I'm starting today. I like to get an early morning start, and so, you know, as soon as midnight, came here, ready to report for my shift.
Wait, what now?
Yeah, I'm starting my internship today.
Who are you?
I am Reginald the pacifist. I was here on a tour earlier. It sounded like interesting work, so I asked if I could have an internship here. And they said, yeah, report tomorrow. So it's tomorrow now.
You cowboys are looking at each other. What is it? I don't know. I still think the dogs should eat them.
Well, I mean, that wouldn't give any use, because if you let me work first and do my internship, then I can learn and grow and, you know, improve myself. And then the dogs could always eat me later, worst case.
Wait, are you one of the Minotaur interns?
Yeah. I'm a Minotaur.
Oh. Well then, why didn't you say so? It is a bit early, but
Yeah, I like to
Wow.
get an early start on things.
well, the Minotaurs don't get here till sunup.
Okay,
But-
bye.
They didn't
can have
specify a time. See, I didn't want to be late for my first day, so I figured I'd be here as early as possible, and then I won't be late. I don't want to make a bad first impression.
Bye, Reginald.
Well, that's a good go-getter attitude. We can't just have you wandering around the yard here, though.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't
But-
sure where to report, and I tripped somewhere. I don't know why, but like I scraped myself up. So if you had any extra bandages, I could bind my wound a little.
Don't worry, we can bind your wound for you.
Soon you
Here,
won't
let's
feel anything.
take you up. You can wait up by the.
How many of them are there? Of these guys are there? Cowboys.
There's 2 cowboys.
All right, I'm not gonna let our
Yeah.
friend here get taken. So this is the moment where I like take a few steps forward and start hurling my
Wait,
daggers
wait.
at these guys.
Wait, guys, wait. Let's remember, when we actually go to the fence, dispel magic.
What?
Was the alarm still is the alarm
I-
still going off currently, or was it just like a?
Yeah, at the moment it's still going off.
Okay.
I mean, doesn't it like dispel itself after it goes off?
I don't know. How
Okay.
long does it really go off for? I'm not sure
Okay,
if the
enough.
spell specifies.
This Tapian is charging them with a sword drawn out.
All right.
So
As soon as he sees Desmond stepping forward, daggers ready for throw, he takes the sword off and starts
Yeah,
charging.
So you
I
guys are
suppose-
like 150 feet away, so it's going to take you a little while to get there.
I
Well-
start.
There is darkness in the way, so I don't know if you guys can even see me in the first place.
that
Yeah.
is true.
Wait, are the horses?
Don't
Are
think
the horse guys just talking to you in pitch black?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
like
it's
I was on the far side of the darkness. Like I was on the inside.
The dark. I thought the darkness was only.
The
up in
darkness was on the
It's
tower.
on the tower, right?
Yeah, but so
Yeah.
they're
We know
150
that.
feet and they're having a conversation at night.
Yeah.
You can hear the conversation from
Yeah.
150 feet. So we know
Yeah.
we can go in their direction because we kind of ran from that spot and saw him go that way, and we probably saw the horses silhouetted even slightly when they were moving. So we must have at least a vague idea of where they are. So daggers draw, and I start running in that direction.
Okay, so that's going to take you a little while to get there. Meanwhile,
Well,
you know,
one
the
round.
alarms are going off, so it is a little bit hard to hear the conversation.
Sure.
But one of the cowboys does go calling out, "Just another Minotaur, intern. Go ahead and reset the alarms." Like he shouts that towards one of the towers, and then
Well,
momentarily the alarm silences. But you guys got across before
All right.
the alarm silenced.
the next thing they will hear are only screams.
Okay, are you guys trying to be stealthy as you approach the cowboys, or
Yes.
just charging?
What? Ninja run. Silent ninja run. Let's roll for it.
We can.
Let's see if your dex is as
Well, I don't know, like, are you shouting
yeah.
battle cries, or you just...
No, I'm not letting out.
I think we're trying to be stealthy about this, right?
Yeah.
27 on my ninja run. Over the field.
All right. Let's see if we can. Oh well.
What? What?
Dang!
I call axe.
All right, that's good enough. Your extra points get spread to everybody else. All right, whether
I rolled a
it's-
1 for you guys.
So whether it's because you're all moving like shadows on a moonless night, or because the cowboys are just really distracted, or something, and even the dog doesn't notice you, and you
I'm
all
petting
come
the
up
dog.
right behind them.
Okay. Surprise. What? Back attack and surprise. It's +4 in total, right?
Three.
+3. Okay, +3.
Yes.
So I can.
You have surprise.
You probably have the talk, and you suddenly see a flash of metal behind the one guy coming up.
All right, so guys, make your initiative rolls so that everybody can. we can know
Okay, so
because-
I thought we get
Oh.
a text surprise round.
Well, I was gonna make your initiative rolls so what attacks go off in what order here, in case like somebody sets off a fireball and alerts.
My initiative will be delayed. Like I have a magic missile, but like I'm not using it until I know that combat's happening. Like
You're a
at this
pacifist. Are you
point-
gonna hurt someone?
No.
Oh, I'm
no,
only a pacifist during a day. During the day.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Remember at night he has like no morals.
I
Yeah.
forgot about that. Yeah.
So you will be bathing in the blood of your enemies tonight.
Yes. But I think I'm kind of like at the moment I feel like I'm talking my way out of this, but I was ready like if they were gonna try to attack me, I'll magic missile them. But as far as I know right now, they believe my story and they're just gonna, like I set up an appointment to be an intern and I'm here early and I completely talked my way through it. So I'm not gonna attack unless they try attacking me.
Okay, so Reginald is first, but he's holding his tack, which takes us to Desmond.
So Desmond comes up and he's going to try and use his assassinate ability to sneak up on this guy and maybe there's some nice big arteries in the thighs. So I think that's a viable location for an assassinate attack.
All right,
Cue
Um,
Wilhelm scream.
All
Make
right.
your roll.
So 2 for back, 1 for surprise, and -1 for pissing off Rob. Oh!
What an
it
amazing.
was for failing to be sufficiently smartass. You could have taken it further and done the best.
I have failed you, and I am taking my punishment. My first attack is a miss. My second attack, because I'm dual wielding, is a 17.
Which is a hit. They're just wearing leather armor.
Fan-diddly-tastic.
I'll let you have your backstab damage and everything.
Excellent. The thief may
Yeah, the
add
first one was just like a
Alright, leather armor.
gust of wind past the guy's head.
Right,
Wait, do
so
you,
it's a D4 +4 for my backstab damage here. because of my
It would
weird
make
build.
the guy look one way. So like he made the sound with the dagger, so the guy looked that way, and then he got a perfect attack with the other side.
Yep, 7 damage to the first cowboy, right in his groin.
All right, you've hurt him very, very badly. He's not looking
Excellent.
good at all. All right, and after Neal was who was next here?
It's like
Cassandra.
I'm on a 9.
Cassandra. Okay, Cassandra, what are you doing?
13.
Okay, I'm gonna try and follow suit and stab that one with my longsword. So that's a +3 in total, right? For extra.
Sure, go for it.
Alright, so +6 in total then. 11?
That's a miss. Very close, but a miss.
Well then. Blah.
Who's next?
Tapian. Also, let me just check something because I have. Where is it? I had some. Yeah. As soon as he enters combat, since I'm Weapons Master Kit, I display his amazing level of skill. All opponents who see the display, they have their backs to us. Never mind. 14.
Who's a hit?
Okay. 10 plus.
Is that a different one or the same one that Neal attacked?
The same one.
Okay.
Plus 3. 12.
Yeah, you definitely put him down.
All right. And now it's the Rock's turn. All right. There's only one guy left to swing at.
Yes.
Tell me, how bad do I triple crit him?
He was AC 12.
AC 12. That's a
Okay,
triple crit, isn't
so
it?
So he's
Yeah.
a bloody mist right now.
I think the horse mystifies as well.
No, he was the rock.
AC
The
12.
The rock.
Yeah,
now
he was
makes
AC
it
12, so roll your amazing super damage.
So
4 times damage die.
Yeah.
yes, because
That
the rock
clears by
clears
16.
16,
By
so it
50.
should be 4 times.
Yeah.
That is max. 4 times damage die.
Yeah.
If only
I
I
would
could have been a
think
large
that
creature.
he just transforms this
That
guy.
was
Oh.
trash
Oh my
roll.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
I think
Rock.
How is your high level magic missile for you there?
you know what? That's still kind of a little trashy for a magic missile.
It's
in
like a
my opinion.
4d4 plus.
No, that's perfectly average
it's still
damage
enough.
for
Yeah.
a 7th level magic missile.
Yeah. It's
1, 2,
still
3,
enough
4.
to take out the cowboy. You lop off his head, which falls to one way, and his body slumps forward in the saddle. And the dog suddenly cuts up.
All right. And then we start the next round of initiative. and we get
I was
over
gonna
again.
say, since I'm standing next to the dog, when I see the dog move, I'll just and all this action's gone on. I'm gonna blow my magic missile at the dog.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna blow that magic missile right at the dog.
The dog's like,
Yeah, that's how you do magic missile damage.
Nice.
Does the dog's head
Deals
explode?
as much damage as my dagger. The max.
All right. It's not enough to kill the dog, but it's.
I was trying to make it quiet, but I guess that it's not quiet.
That's not
You
it.
just chanted a spell.
Well, I mean, I was trying to make it quiet for the other cowboys.
Hey-ya, hey-ya, hey-ya.
All right. So that was your surprise. Now roll initiative for the round to see for the dog.
Zen's just scuttling away.
Cassandra. Oh, Desmond.
See, why can't I roll
It's
like this
good,
on
it's
HP?
good, it's good.
Yeah.
Time to put down these saw sounds. There are no real animals anymore, Neal.
All right. So Desmond goes first.
All right. I'm gonna start with the closest enemy.
Which is the dog.
The dog.
Yes.
The dog's the only enemy.
The only one left.
I guess that's just d20 minus 1. Second attack is a 12.
Which is enough to hit the dog. It's just the dog.
All right.
Poor dog.
Why do you only get like a -1? Don't you like have like high dex?
Not for
Alright.
melee attacks.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that's enough to finish off. the
Well,
round.
high dex does cancel out the dual wielding to some
Yeah.
extent. So.
There we go. We were kind of quiet about that. I'll
Isn't
say,
there
why
another
don't
dog?
So there's only one
two of you
dog?
guys get on the horses and act like cowboys?
All right, I saddle up.
Okay.
Your black suit.
So
Yes, I'm the Black Rider now.
I'll take the other one. I
he's the
guess.
man in
If no one
black.
else moves.
Hmm.
If
Careful,
no one else
those
moves
drones
for
will
a
attack
horse,
you.
then I'll jump on the
Alright.
other horse.
Okay, so Desmond notices like the cowboy whose head got chopped off by the rock. There's a pretty cool cowboy hat, sort of flat on top. It's black and it's got silver bangles around the sides.
They have crossbows, right?
They had hand crossbows and they had ropes at their sides, like it was a weapon somehow. But that makes no sense.
That makes no sense. Why would they use a
yeah.
lasso?
I want to take a hand crossbow.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
yeah.
take the other one and just hand it to them.
I'll take the rope.
They are worth a lot.
Like, does the other one have a
Yeah.
cape or anything? Like in black? The other cowboy,
Poncho.
like something like poncho, cape, other cowboy hat. Like are there other?
The other one had just
Things.
sort of a normal cowboy hat.
Okay, I'll take the normal cowboy hat, put that on, throw his body to the
Yeah.
ground, and then get on the horse.
Okay, so the two of you are mounted. What are the other two of you doing?
Well, look at you
three of
go
you.
from
All right.
intern to cowboy. You go up the ranks here.
Yep,
So should we
I
just
like
hide
this
for
company.
now? Or like, should we like
One of
should-
you be the intern. I'll point to the rock and be like, "You look minotaurish. You could pass as a strong minotaur intern."
I'm pretty sure that's not what a Minotaur intern does.
Yes, I pretty much think Minotaur intern meant food for the Minotaur.
Yeah, probably, but I mean, this is the best we can probably do at this point because you're not going to sneak very easily with those massive swords anyway.
Quickly.
I don't know. I just did pretty well with them back there.
That's true. I was just
Okay,
thinking if we
I'm-
escort you on the horses, it will be the cowboys leading the Minotaur intern to the other place. So people
should
might
move.
see it and not question it.
Very
We
well.
don't have time to discuss. We should move now.
Yeah.
Very well.
So we'll move as a group of 3, and then the rest of you try to carefully and unseen move. Like, we'll take up attention.
I try to
All
stealth.
right, where are you trying to move to?
Towards the barn, but I want to try to mimic the patterns as close as I can,
Okay.
like the roaming pattern, but make it seem like I'm headed like directly to the barn also.
Are you trying to go to the side of the barn or the door of the barn?
At this point, I'm just trying to get to wherever like the pattern would take me, whether it would take me to the front or the side, like wherever it looks like it's gonna be invisible from the other groups, like wherever this unit was supposed to be keeping watch. So whatever side
Well-
this group was supposed to keep watch of, that's the side I want to approach the barn from.
Okay. I mean, in general, they're goat patrolling around.
Yeah, around.
the barn.
But like, I
So
figured that if it's going this way, like they will like whatever side this one's supposed to be on, that's the side of the barn I want to go to.
Okay. So you're just going up straight to the side of the barn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
But like until we're out of view of other groups, I want to try to make it look like, oh yeah, we're just escorting this intern, and then like when I get a chance, or when we get a chance, I'll try to break for the barn.
Okay. So you guys do that. You can make again. Are you making a break for the side of the barn or the front of the barn?
Whichever
That's
is
fine,
not seen, whichever it looks like we can get to better and have more time not being seen.
Right now, you could get to the side of the barn, but that'll give you like a minute until it will be seen.
It's enough for
Okay.
me to climb up the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll walk over that way and then we can let you up, and then we're still on our horses as cowboys, so we don't have to move quite yet. We can wait.
I will hide behind one of them, or between them, in between the horses. So if anybody comes up, I am concealed from the view at large.
Okay. So you're trying to stealth along behind there. It is nighttime here, so unless somebody directly shines one of the spotlights on you, you're probably okay. So you go up to the side of the barn then. So then what?
I'll
Explain.
hand the rope that I got to the rock and have him walk up there. But until everyone else can kind of make it up, like while there's only supposed to be cowboys up and about, like I'll stay on the horse so that we're, making a show of, hey, everything looks normal. I expect to see 2 cowboys over there. I see 2 cowboys over there.
All right. So how is the rock going to scale this mark? Remember, it's a wall of stone. There are no handholds.
Yeah, I've got spider climb boots.
Spider climb boots.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I literally just run up the wall.
All right. So you run up,
Jog straight up.
you do whatever a spider can. And
Yeah, exactly. I do. And then at the top, I lay myself flat and wait for the next opening.
Okay, so is the patrol? So are you guys pretending to be the patrol going to keep going around?
Yeah, so I think we'll keep going around. Like, we dropped him off at the barn, so we'll kind of keep going around so that we stay opposite the other patrol groups and have windows of opportunity.
Okay.
But while we're right here, like, we'll stay on the horses, I think. Or at least that's
so
my...
your longest windows of opportunity, because the barn is a rectangle, or when you're on either of the short ends, because it takes not so long to go around there, but longer to go the length. So you come around now. Your little group is by the front of the barn. You gonna do anything here, or are you gonna continue?
I think like the rock, like we'll kind of let him know what side we're on, so he can like pull one person up in one window and then wait for the next window and then pull like another person up. And
so just keep going around the barn, one person going up each time?
I think so.
Okay.
All right.
Who wants to go first?
I will go first.
Sounds good. I'll just drop down the rope and rip.
Okay, so you pull up Zen on the first time.
Yep.
You guys do a rotation again.
Okay.
And again, you can hear you can keep track of where the other group is because of that singing. Luckily, it's the other group was the one with the fiddle.
What
And
are
you hear, and the song is kind of strange. You hear when I'm singing, red is red and blue is blue. What else are you gonna do? I have not read, but they do say it also works the other way. Blue is blue and red is red. Learn this song or you'll be dead. And then you hear someone say, Leo, that is the stupidest song you ever made up. You have to keep singing that. And he goes, oh, come on now, Desmond. It's a great song. You got to learn that or you'll be dead. Oh, Leo, shut up before I slap your fiddle. And
There really are a lot of Desmonds around.
Yeah,
It's a common name.
it's a really common name.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is at some point in the next month or so, we got to just come as a party of all Desmond.
No. This is the only PC Desmond that we can have.
Well, you heard it here first, guys.
Well,
Party of Desmonds.
The only one who spelled.
I'll be Desmond.
Oh,
Desmond.
All right. So say I'll let you get everybody up except for the 2 cowboys, and then what happens with the cowboys?
I think we wait for our opportunity and then go up also.
yeah, we can do 2 at a time.
Yeah, because there will be enough people up there that they can pull us both up in the same round.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think at that point, like, I'll kind of try to hiya the horse, like, get the horses to keep moving at least for a little bit, or try to get them to keep moving. Like,
Okay.
I won't make them, like, I won't try to hit my horses hard enough that it, like,
Gallops.
wins or anything, but, like, I'll try to get it that it moves in that other direction.
All right. Do you have animal handling?
I have animal lore. I mean,
You can tell them about horses.
I'll let you make an animal lore check at
You heard
minus 4.
about people doing this kind of thing.
yeah.
I'll let you do it at
Can't be so
minus 4.
difficult.
I also have riding. I don't know if that helps better.
Okay, I'll let you do. Yeah, riding.
Okay.
Riding.
Oh,
fine. Ride
riding.
roll.
I understood writing.
No, like with the W.
What's the check for riding? I
Alright,
didn't write my check
Just-
number down.
Wisdom plus 3.
Okay. Oh, that's yeah. There we go. That's a check I can make.
All right, so you get the horse going there. Oh, sorry, I was looking at 32, but 29 still gets it going. All right. So you get the horse going. You're all up on top of the barn. The barn is also made of walls of stone at an angle.
Okay.
Now what?
I got us here. Who has an idea how to get in?
No, hold on. There's only one door to this barn in the front, right?
Yes.
But the answer is always on top of the building.
We were told that we would probably have to come in through the back, or make our way through all these trials inside. What if we just go to the back of the barn and dispel the wall?
Ooh, dispel magic does work on summoned walls. That's a good idea. I was gonna say we could just tunnel under it since the wall only goes to ground level.
Ooh.
Why don't we just
But-
dispel one of the roof panels? Because there's 2 roof panels.
What if there's no way down into the rest of the barn?
We have a roof. A rope.
We have
We have a lot of rope.
Right, but what if it's literally just like stone walls and then they just put those there to keep the rain off?
Let's just dispel the side of the wall, right?
Yeah.
There's no reason
Right.
to go for the roof. Let's just take out the side wall.
The whole
So
thing
venturing on top of this roof is completely pointless.
Yes, yes, we
Yeah.
didn't need to get on the roof.
Yeah. But we can rappel down from the roof now on the wall.
why did he
far
give us
wall
spider
side.
climb?
Be very cool about it,
Well,
right?
he doesn't know what we need. He's a crazy old wizard man, right?
You're right. Crazy old wizard man.
All right, so probably just go to the back of the barn and try dispelling magic with one of
All
the
right.
scrolls.
Do
Do
we
it.
wait? Do we want to get off the roof first so that if that
Yes,
wall...
yes, let's get off the roof. Yes, let's all get on the ground. Yes,
Or like
yes.
they collapse like. Oh no.
Yeah.
All right, so
right.
let him back down, and it's much
yeah.
much faster going down, and then it just walk down.
And I think we'll wait for as
That's
soon as the patrol passes the backside.
Okay. And then you're just casting it at a section of the barn, like a high up section, low up section. Where on this back wall?
Ground
you
level
casting it?
section.
Ground
I
level.
mean, it's like a dispel in 60-foot radius or something.
No, it dispels the whole wall, I think. The whole spell. Everything that wall had.
Everything that one wall, it's like that one use of wall spell, I think.
Oh,
Wouldn't
okay.
that,
So
wouldn't
if
that
you
collapse
down-
the thing?
That's why we're getting off the roof first.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We may
The
kill the cow. Don't worry about it.
Well, the barn is probably not made from one wall, since you can't really work one.
Though, to be honest, technically those types of wall spells fuse together if they're cast right next to each other, so the entire thing is just one giant stone.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
right.
think
Otherwise,
taking-
we'd be able to find like a crack in between the two
Right.
of them.
If that's the case, maybe it will dispel the entire building.
That would
No,
make
it
would make it
would
easy to
be
get
one
Bessie
casting
out,
at a
but-
time. It's just the rocks fuse together so perfectly.
You know what?
it's
How about we
solid.
Well, then the
do
roof
it.
shouldn't collapse anyway
Let's go.
because
Right, right.
then
Go.
it's used
Roof
just to
shouldn't
the
collapse.
side.
So let's do it. Spelling.
Yeah.
All right. So Zen is rolling,
8 minutes.
casting the dispel. Go ahead and cast.
I don't know what to do.
Roll a d20 for whether it's able to take out the wall.
Well, it depends on what level was the wizard when he made the dispel magic.
Yeah. It comes down to the level of the wizard who cast the wall and the level of the wizard who did
Wizard
dispel
who-
magic.
Yeah.
So roll a d20, and I'll have to tell you what happens.
I
Roll a
did.
16.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see it ready. So 16.
Okay.
All right. The lower section of the barn, of this wall of the barn, disappears.
Excellent.
All
What do
right.
we see?
It's
Big enough to let a cow through?
Yes, it is.
Is it big
Yeah,
enough to let a rock
Just
through?
about.
Yes.
Or I should
so
You were the bird.
The rock, not a rock.
The rock.
we're just gonna say, because there's 7 minutes left,
Yeah.
Yes.
that you just happened to
To
take
be
out
right
the
next
wall
to
that
Bessie.
allows you to get next to Bessie,
Well,
avoid all the wonderful
Whoa, we've still got a whole theme song
Yes.
running here.
that I
hold on.
created.
I want to point out that was specifically my goal because it was clear she was just going to be at the back of the barn.
Yeah. That was specifically mentioned.
All right.
So yeah, we get
So-
Bessie.
So for the sake of time, yay, you've managed to avoid all the traps, including the square of fire ballistic doom.
Not
Of what?
What about the other guards, Rob? We still want our XP for defeating them.
Okay, so
We evaded them.
you see a room in front of you. There's it's like a very luxurious barn inside part here. It just doesn't take up the whole barn. It's just a smaller room with stone walls, and there's fresh hay and like wonderful spring water in a trough. And you see a very surprised looking cow that kind of.
I go.
Put the
I was like,
collar.
Collar on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Collar.
collar.
You know Bessie, right, Rock?
Yeah, I know Bessie.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
might be friendly to you.
I mean, she's also a cow.
She might remember you though.
Oh,
The
what was
collar
it?
on though.
All right, so you put the collar on, and then what?
Bessie.
Hi.
No.
Cassandra.
No.
Cassandralia.
Albisandra.
Casbandra.
Alessandra.
Alcazba.
Or Elvis.
Albasandra.
Elbasandra?
Alessandra.
No, or something.
You hear?
El Salvador.
Apparently, I
You
missed
hear
the keyword.
Okay, so you hear a voice. Elbit. That was me.
All right.
Me.
Come with us. If
Wait,
you
wait,
want
are
to
you
make it
happy
milk.
as a cow?
Okay, we got another right cow. Let's get out of here.
Let's go.
Come on,
All right.
come on, girl.
Take
So
the cow with us.
Okay, so you're leading the cow as fast as you can. Does anybody have
Yeah.
animal handling to hurry a cow along? They're not the most.
No.
Does
We take
anybody
some of the
have
hay
food?
with
Please
us.
hold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of the clay.
I do. I have animal handling.
Oh.
Thank you, Zen.
I'm gonna say then that getting a cow to move along falls within the role of not having to make a roll. That's pretty standard animal handling.
Now, question, Rob. Do we
Yes.
meet Veronique on the way? The final enemy. Because I want to kill that woman so badly.
Well,
I think everybody.
Nice.
there's only 4 minutes
Yeah, we're
left, so you don't. If you guys had managed to get here in less than 3 hours, any number of things could have happened. All right, you go out to the west field, or
Yeah, I think
Yep.
we
Yep.
leave.
We head out to the west field and present Bessie to her grandfather.
A great
Grandfather.
grandfather.
okay, so you see out at the very edge of the cliff, there's just kind of out of nowhere a small little house, a lodging. And it wasn't there when you did the tour. And the old elfin man steps out. He goes, "Oh, never mind. I just did a Leoman secure shelter to put my feet up while I was waiting for you. So is this Elbasandra? Is that you?"
You left the collar on.
And you hear, "Moo, great grandfather, help, moo!" and the old elf hobbles over, just starts stroking. Don't worry, my dear. You're under my protection now. Nothing will ever harm you again. And you all, thank you so much. You've done so much for me. You've done an old elf's heart good.
Wait, I have a question. Do we already have the money?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
He gave it to you also for expenses,
Okay.
which maybe wasn't the smartest thing, but he gave it to you to cover expenses.
So it was 1,000. No, how much?
So
did you
everyone
give
gets
us?
166.
166.
Yeah, I look at the old elf. Just don't eat her.
Of course not. I'm going to research and polymorph her back, get her mind back. That'll take some work, but that's what I'm going to do with the rest of my life. Wernstrom!
I really hope the bean water is worth it without the milk.
What are you talking about there?
Zen considers trying to get more milk just so I can
Oh, yeah, remember that bean water?
metamorphize.
Yes, it was.
It's pretty good, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yes, like I said, it made me feel like family. It tasted somehow.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, anyway,
Let's see how long that
all
lasts.
so much. Thank you all so much. For
You are
everything
most
you've
welcome,
done.
old wizard man.
Very well. Maybe our paths will cross again one day.
Also, don't forget your adult undergarments next time, please.
Hey, old man, I've got an idea for you.
Yes.
Brown robes.
Ooh.
Think about it.
Oh,
Think about it.
Like these.
that would solve all my problems.
No, it
All
would
of them.
not. But at least one of your problems, perhaps, but not all. No.
Brown and yellow robes.
You're a genius, young man.
Said no one
I'm-
ever.
In the front, yellow in
The
the
Rock
back.
is a special mind. Come on, let us have his victories, you know.
All right.
All right. Don't worry, Alessandra. Nothing will ever happen to you again. I'll protect you. Farewell. Then you see he starts leading Alessandra off.
I really
You guys
hope we
head back
don't.
to Shenanigans.
Yep.
On the way back, I just say, I really hope we don't hear about someone eating delicious cow steak in the next few days.
Okay. Everybody make a perception roll as you're walking back to Shenanigans.
Oh. Ooh. Good. Someone got it.
I got your back, guys.
Hey,
All right.
31.
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh,
So,
yeah.
I still barely got it.
so both Desmond and Zen at one point, you see something blocks the moon for a moment, catches your eye, you look, and you see what looks like, I mean, it's compared to the moon, it must be, huge to be blocking the moon as much as it does. Looks like a rock carrying something in its claws, some sort of roughly 1,000-pound four-legged animal.
A rock has taken
Why?
Bessie and flown off with her?
Such a great
Sounds like a
wizard.
continuation episode.
I didn't do anything.
Dear God. Well,
Hey, we got a fall guy. Not our fault.
Yeah, must have.
Oh, I don't know. We're just some dumb idiots walking around at night. We saw a big, giant bird fly in front of the moon. I wonder what it could have been carrying. It was something large.
Yeah, we were just out for a midnight stroll,
Yeah.
as
What
we
are you
do.
talking about? We were not out for a midnight stroll.
Someone told me to meet them at the golf course at 9. And I waited there for like 3 hours and nothing happened. I don't know what's going
I
on.
was just showing up early for my internship.
Saw a giant bird fly from the moon.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. So you guys have 5 potions that you didn't even have to use.
I can't use any.
Who gets them?
I'll say that everyone
You guys
except
have the most magic items anyone's ever gotten from an episode of
yeah. So I'm holding on to these 2 holy healing potions and
Yeah,
the archer suit.
I've got 1 healing potion. I'll probably give one to Cassandra and Zen. Because
I'll assume I don't have
Nice.
any of these things because I got here late. All I got was money.
Yeah.
So now I have 2 potions that heal me.
Yeah. I can't
Alright,
use
hold
them
on.
anyway, so it's useless on me. So.
How much can I sell a hand crossbow for?
Oh yeah, hand crossbows are actually pretty.
fairly expensive.
Yeah, very expensive, I think, because we have. Cassandra has one, right?
I took one, yeah.
And I gave Zen the other one. Crossbow, it's not in the economy.
And then are you using a player's handbook price or some price that you've made with your...
It's not in the economics of Neal.
Okay, I don't have those prices. Neal?
I'm sure Bastian
It's not.
can
It's
find
not.
this.
It's not in the.
And give
it's
it.
not in
Why don't you
the
tell us the price in
player's
half
handbook?
coppers to make it sound even more impressive?
Well, that's a ridiculous
So-
unit of measurement.
Yeah, so
Okay,
it's copper.
No,
since-
it's really not. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
People used to
Yes.
cut coins into pieces.
Tell me the
Whole
price in
pieces of
chicken.
8. Those were
Okay.
pieces, coins cut into 8 pieces.
Christ, since the hand crossbow is not in your economic sheet,
Just use the standard
And-
prices for it then. Grab it from the player's handbook.
30,000 copper.
Okay.
So 300 gold per crossbow.
What?
Wow.
Yes.
Well, that's the
Seriously?
weapons that Rob's handing out apparently.
So
They
half
also
price, so 150 gold.
I don't think anyone in Berkshire is going to be buying those hand crossbows for you. I don't think anyone has a need for a ridiculously overpriced and completely useless weapon that does like D4 points of damage.
Oh no,
I
they're
mean,
totally
you
buying
could
them.
sell
now.
it for less.
They're viable.
No one's going to
They're
buy them,
viable.
but you have them. Those are not
You'll have 'em.
sellable.
You look pretty.
Yeah. Also,
Don't worry, we just
also,
have to go to city.
also
They're concealable, right? Hand crossbows are pretty concealable.
Yeah.
As long as you have a concealed carry
Also,
license.
Zen I gave it to you because I also can't use ranged weapons. I can only use.
What are you using? What are you?
I'm pretty good at using swords.
Yeah.
Right, how much does the hand crossbow weigh?
I want to say like
About 350.
It weighs.
pretty light.
Hand crossbow 3 pounds. Its size is small, of course. Its speed factor is 5. That's pretty good for a ranged weapon. And its hand quarrel D3, 1d3, 1d2 against large.
I'm probably just going to store it in a chest.
Oh, also a hand quarrel costs 1 GP.
Oh my god.
Yep. But they are good for, using poison. Ask Droopy. He has all the poison.
You can sell it to Troopy,
Yeah.
who as a cleric cannot use a crossbow.
Yeah, I can. I'm a cleric of Verasi, so that kind of balances out. Death and destruction.
How much money would it take to start up a small business store?
Well, a farm only costs 500 gold, so it seems like a building
buy a
without a
farm.
field around it would be
could-
less.
Well, really, it's location. You know, a farm is a large plot of land, but it's also not in the town proper. You know, prices in town are more per square foot because it's a more desirable location. Who wants to live out in the farms,
Who's gonna go shopping all the way out there?
right? This seems like a problem for another day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
XP.
All right. Well, let's see. As far as things you actually defeated, was just the 2 cowboys and a dog.
Don't forget that flying thingo.
Oh, that's right. You did fight the flying death golem. Although it was an older model that the king had decommissioned and let Luna Acres purchase in exchange for Bessie cream. So tell you what, I'll just go ahead and give a sort of story XP since you did manage to free Bessie, who briefly before she became rock food.
Yeah.
So we'll say 750 experience. Story.
Can't have another 2 roleplay XP.
Damn. It's close.
I thought that was fairly
I mean,
generous.
another 200 maybe roleplay XP.
Oh. You'll level up next time. It'll be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am 30.
Yeah, you know what, Bastian? I don't want to hear it.
Sorry,
I don't want to
I'm
hear
30. I am 37 XP away from level 2.
Oh, I'm 37 XP away.
Next time.
Well, maybe if you'd gone through all the traps and stuff like that, it might have been more.
It might have been
took the
200
smartest
more.
way. We took the smartest way, please.
I mean, it depends on what our objectives are. If our objectives are to get experience, we didn't take a very smart way. If our objective was to stay alive, then we did a pretty good way.
No,
if our
we did it the
objective was
most
to put ourselves in
efficient.
the least amount of danger, then it could have been faster if we had even killed more time on the tour.
I mean, we did it the most.
If your objective was to look really cool by using the wall of fog to detect the various laser beams and then use dexterity to go tumbling and flipping through them and end up on the other side, then you totally missed out on that.
We did climb on the roof though, and then
By the
we
way-
fell
I'm on the
down.
roof.
I mean, please, Rock. Everyone who plays Divinity Original Sin, as soon as they have teleport, they will use the sheep method. because that's the most efficient.
All right.
We
So
had the
who's
shortcut.
who's taking the Wall of Fog, Alter Self, and the second Dispel Magic?
I'll take whatever's left, but
Yeah.
I'm assuming that you guys can have dibs because I was out shopping for
can't.
other stuff and wasn't here when that was.
All right. Okay. Let me put. Who can use any of them?
I'm a wizard. I mean, I'm level 1 wizard, so
He's a hairy wizard.
yeah.
All right. I guess you can have the Wall of Fog
Wait.
scroll, and I'll just give you access to learn all the spells you want from me.
Wait, Neal,
Okay.
can't Desmond can't rogues use scrolls?
Sure, I'll take your scrolls.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think rogues can use almost all.
I mean, whatever. Someone needs to hold them. It doesn't really matter who has them.
I'm
Where they're going to get
keeping-
distributed around anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep the
Matter
Dispel
if
Magic.
characters in
Okay.
there. I mean,
I added Wall of Fog, so
basically anything that you give to Desmond will only very occasionally be available to the party.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I get the spider climb scroll.
Already got used. You get the Alter Self.
who used the spider climb scroll?
Who used the spider climbing spell?
Nobody.
Literally, the tight black outfit was only usable. Like the
The spider climb was only usable with that outfit, but we didn't need to use it because the
Yeah.
rock has the
The
boots
rock-
of spider
yeah.
climb.
Yeah.
Rock
Okay.
like climbed up there.
It still exists.
Yeah.
All right, then.
All
you
right,
get
so
it.
I got the spider climb scroll, the archer
the black
tactical suit, and the healing potions. It's a good haul. Two of
You
the
got-
healing potions.
No, yeah,
Okay.
not all of them.
All right, then I'll take Alter Self scroll.
All right.
But I have to say about what's right now in chat. The tour was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only because of that fucking lady.
That wasn't even part of the plan. I thought you guys.
No. I understood you improvised that part completely.
But it was well done.
That was my favorite part though.
I was like in my head, lady, there are laws in this land. If any guard would know what you're just saying, they would put you in jail.
But it's her
No, I
words
thought-
against ours.
No, I thought it totally made sense that you guys would okay, we'll see if we can tour. I mean, that made sense as a good plan. I should have anticipated that and maybe done the time, but it seemed like it was time well spent.
You should have torched the whole farm to the
I
ground.
think
in the
the
end.
best part is when the players say something like you're like, oh, that's a great idea. Like just improvise that, just do it. I think that makes it the best part for me. Like,
All right.
I agree. And the fact that we were all clucked.
Nay,
All
I
right.
say.
Yeah.
That's it, guys. We will see you next week for more shenanigans, or in a couple of hours for some Heroes Graveyard on twitch.tv/DND.
What about Fatal One? Is that coming up?
Fatal One?
Yeah.
Yes, is coming up very soon. It's going to be premiered on October 1st, I think. That's our set date. We might shuffle around a bit, but I hope not. If you want to put together a team to play for it, check out the post on reddit.com/r/koibu, and it'll explain everything you need to know about Fatal One and how to put a team together and how to submit a team.
Are there any dates for specific teams yet?
No.
Yeah, Rob, I want to ask, how's your timetable looking? Because
We can discuss that. We can.
Yeah.
You guys can work your plans off screen. So we'll see you guys later.
we're
Bye-bye.
still. Oh, sorry.